Hey guys, I haven't made a video in a long time now, so it's about time. I've been a little busy making my first music single, which is called Inferno di Dante. It's available on Spotify and iTunes. So if you search for Seum, you'll find it. I can put a link in the description. Um, so yeah, if you want to give me some feedback or listen to it, that would be great. I really appreciate it. But now over to the video. Cubase has a function that allows you to customize your workspace. So if you go to workspaces, you can see that I have 5 different workspaces, and you can organize them and change them. I made a little mistake because as I made the workspace, I changed the zoom. So as you can see up here, it's by default zoomed all the way in. But if I change to workspace 2, you can see that it's zoomed all the way out. And this is a little frustrating when you're working, because usually you just zoom if you need it. But now it's zooming in and out. If I change to workspace 1, it's zooming in, and if I'm changing to workspace 2, I'm zooming out. If you want to undo that or remove that function, there's 2 ways you can do it. You can go to workspace or organize, and then you can just delete the workspace and make a new one. However, you've probably spent a lot of time customizing the workspace to begin with. So what if you just want to remove the zoom function in the workspace? Well, I'll teach you how to do that. We can just close Cubase. And then if you're on a Windows machine, you'll need to go to your app data folder. It's usually on your OS drive, users, your username, and then app data, and open roaming and Steinberg, and then Cubase 7.5 or 7 or whatever version you have. There will be a file called Windows Layouts XML, and you can just open it. I use a software called Sublime 2, which is just a fancy text editor, really, but you can use any software that allows you to edit text. The first thing we want to do is just search for zoom, and you'll find these 3 lines: float name zoom left, float name zoom right, and float name zoom factor. As you can see now, the two last lines have some values, and that means that these values are activated. When they're set to 0, they are deactivated. So what we'll need to do is just to change those 2 lines to 0, and just see if there are any more similar lines. I'm not sure if there is, so I'll just check. Yeah, there's the other one. That's because I have 2 workspaces, so naturally these lines are written 2 times. So we'll change these 2 to 0 and just check and see if there's any more. I don't think so. There shouldn't be. No. Okay, so then you can just save the XML file and click close. And now we'll open Cubase again. And let's try our workspaces. Now I'm on workspace 1, and let's change it to workspace 2. So there you can see, now the zoom is the zoom function is taken out of the workspaces. So if I change between workspace 1 and workspace 2, the zoom is not going to change, which is exactly what I wanted. So I hope you learned something from this. It means that all of the properties are stored in the window layouts XML, so they can actually be edited in more detail than what you can in Cubase by default. This file can also be backed up, which I strongly recommend. So you can have you can also take this file with you if you're working with a friend on another computer and everything looks different. You can just have this on a USB drive or on a cloud drive, and you can apply it to any project. So it's a lot easier to work that way. So that's it for now. I hope I'll have some time to make a new video soon. And in the meantime, take care, guys, and thank you for watching.